Good evening traders and welcome back to Horde Trader UK. It's currently Tuesday the 7th of September 2021 and the time is 18 minutes past 11 PM UK time. Traders, I want to welcome you back to the channel. Hope you're enjoying the little video series that I've been putting out for you. Here is another part of one of those video series which I haven't yet uploaded, but it is one that I'm working on. And will upload at some point during 2021. Now, guys, let me jump across very quickly into these pairs because you've been watching you've seen the video before this one, okay, showing you that we've made some money here in the Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, okay. You know what my bias is longer term as far as the Australian dollar is concerned. You know that as this arrow indicates here, I'm looking for higher prices. Now, we made some money, excellent trade whereby we sold somewhere in this arrow here, in this bar here, made some money to the downside. Price came up, we had 1/2 of a position on there, we sold again, leaving us with 1.5 full positions on, which we took some profits on the second half of the second position and rode this all the way down. 570 odd pips, guys. Amazing trade, amazing trade. Now, all year I've been telling you that potentially I'm going to be bullish the Australian dollar, and I showed you at the very beginning of this series why I got short this pair. Now, there has been some sentiment shifts in the Australian dollar which I believe is going to cause a bounce in this pair. Now, we haven't bounced yet, but we are showing some price action down at this level here, which I've already explained about. Let me go down to the 4-hour chart, which has caused me to enter this trade. Now, if you remember, let me just go back up. Where was it? I placed a 618 fib retracement. There it is. That bar there, that pin bar there, I placed a 618 fib retracement of that weekly pin bar. Okay, I played the pin bar, guys. I'm playing the pin bar thinking that as well as the sentiment, that is the other signal that I need. Now, back down to the 4-hour chart. This is the pattern here that I've played. Okay, 618 fib retracement. Price has come back down in, and we've had a little bit of a reaction. As you can see here, we're slightly up in price, only slightly. There is my stop. Okay, and where's my take profit? There's my take profit all the way up there. So let me just remind myself of how many pips away that take profit is. So we're like in excess of 518 pips there away. So let's see what happens, traders. I just wanted to show you we're live. As you can see, price is there. As you can see, price just moved. So we are live in this trade now. Long the Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. Let's see what happens, traders. I'll catch you all very, very soon. Take care now. Good evening, traders, and welcome back to Horde Trader UK. It's currently Wednesday, the 29th of September 2021, and the time is 7 minutes to 11 PM UK time. Traders, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. Guys, come across and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments. Press the bell icon so you get notified every time I leave a video, and hopefully you can get something from this content we're putting out in the second half of 2021. Now, I'm not going to hang about here, guys. I just want to show you. Let's just talk about it, guys, because here we are. A daily chart of the Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, and by the time you will have seen this video that I'm posting to you now, you will have already seen me trade from in here short, take some profits here, and price go back up there, sell again, and boy, what a trade down to the bottom here. Okay, now look at all the videos in this series of trades and you will remember that I highlighted, guys. I highlighted this. Where's it gone? Where is my thing gone? Let's just grab it from it. I highlighted this level here as being a very significant level to potentially give me the well, let me put this in English. I was looking for price to breach this level, okay, and once price breached that level, that was a point that was, to me, would be this the indicator, or the prompt, or the alert to start looking for a long trade. Now, why did I think that, guys? Why did I think that breaching this level would be a reason to start looking to, instead of being short, to look long this market? Well, there's a pattern in this whole, from March 2020 to today. Okay, there is a pattern in all of this, which I'm looking at. But in addition to the pattern, guys, I'm using the fundamentals to be my decision maker. Okay, so there's a lot of technical analysis going on in here. But in addition to that, as a backdrop to my trading, there is also some fundamental and sentiment analysis. Now, just look at what's happened, guys. Now, this line has been here for months. This green line has been here for absolutely months. Okay, and just down here I took a shot at getting long prematurely because I got bombed out. But now look at what's happened, guys. Just price has come down in, defeated this level as I originally mentioned. I'm looking to get long. Okay, and now look at what's happened. Let's just fatten this up. We've had this impulsive move here now, haven't we? Now, to me, this impulsive level isn't unexpected, because I've been looking for something like that since price breached this level here. Okay, since price breached this level, okay, I've been looking for some kind of an impulsive move, and lo and behold, look at what we've got. And not only that, you've got the Australian dollar giving us some very, very bullish news now, aren't they? And it's been backed up in price. Now, the next question becomes, well, okay, I've got my impulsive move. Where do I get on board? Is there going to be a trade for me in this? Well, how I define that is I start moving down the time frames, don't I? Let's go to the 4-hour chart now. What becomes of interest to me now, all right, is this leg here. This leg here now is of interest to me. Why is that of interest to me? Because this is the latest leg, okay, this is the impulsive leg that I'm talking about. So now that we have the impulsive leg, let's go down to the hourly chart. I'm looking now for a reason to get long. Now, let me just have a look at this closely, because at the moment I cannot see any patterns giving me a reason to get long. So what my next thing I'm going to be looking for is I'm going to be looking for price. I'm going to be looking for price to give me some kind of retracement now. Okay, I'm looking for price to give me some kind of retracement and hopefully take me into the long side. But I'm only going to take that if the sentiment and the bullish fundamentals back that up, aren't I? So let me just have a look at a couple of things here. Let me just what am I looking for? I'm looking for a fib retracement, aren't I? Here we go. Okay, so let's pull it. I'm going to take my fib retracement. So I think the battery's running out in this mouse, so it's a little bit unresponsive. So let's just take. Where are we? It's funny, once things change slightly on your give me a second there, traders. Just let me just pause this video a second. I need to find my tools. One moment there. Okay, traders, thanks for that. Thanks for being patient with me there. So I've got my tools back now. So down the time frames, okay? Now what I was looking to try and grab was my Fibonacci retracement tool. Now, what I'm going to be looking for is a pullback into this level, okay, into this 618. Now, as you can see, we're some ways off that, aren't we? So failing that Fibonacci retracement, if I don't get that, let's just have a look at what else can line up here. There's nothing at the moment, so I'm just going to be patient here, guys, and I'm just going to watch this pair, and hopefully what's going to happen is price will pull up even further, and then give me some kind of a retracement, okay, which will then allow me to get in on that pullback. Now, At this moment in time, I can't see any suitable levels which really excite me. Maybe just in here. Let me just get my tool here. Maybe just along this level here. There's a little sort of shoulder. If I can grab this, there's a little sort of a shoulder just along there. Let me just pull that down. Okay, and let me just fatten that up. So if you just look here, there's a level where price came down in, took a bounce, came back down, settled again, and broke through finally. Now, if price comes down to that level, so this is what I'm hoping for, traders. I'm hoping for price to push up, keep pushing up to a point where my 618 is lined up with this level here, okay, giving me a little bit of confluence at that level. What I'm also going to be hoping for, as I fatten this up some more, I'm going to be hoping for some kind of fib extension, okay, some kind of fib extension, and I'm sorry this is messy, some kind of fib extension which also lines up there. So can you see how I pick my levels, how I pick my areas to trade off of? Okay, and remember, I'm also looking for the sentiment to shift quite dramatically in my favour. Now it's already shifting and the price is starting to represent that, but just giving you an idea of where I might look to get in. So I'm going to leave that there for now. In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do, and this is what I love about TradingView. You can set alerts all over the place. So if price crosses down through that line, okay, and I'll keep a close eye on this pair. If price crosses down through that line, I'm going to look for a pattern to get long. Now the pattern is not necessarily just price action. The pattern, when I talk about a pattern, okay, the fundamentals are also part of my pattern. So that's what I'm going to be looking for as well. So let's see what happens there, guys. I'm going to leave it there for now. Let's see what happens. And traders, thanks for sitting in with me. Let's see what happens to this trade. Take care now.